Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Cam Ward NFL preseason debut tonight in Tampa. 5 of 8 completions, all completions coming on the second drive, 67 yards passing, an 89.1 rating, led a 65-yard touchdown drive. Ocho, the limited action that you saw, you like what you saw?
Absolutely. The funny thing about it is, you know what, is these players are NFL ready. Some rookies that I saw today are so poised in the pocket. Most of the time they get happy feet when pressure is put upon them, but they look like they've been playing for 10 plus years. They look like veterans. The pocket presence, the relaxedness under duress. Cam Ward showed it. Jackson Dart showed it as well. Obviously, we saw Shador last night, who also played with that same calmness and poise, and you can see the leadership qualities in the way they carry themselves as quarterbacks. And Cam, small sample size that we were able to see tonight. He didn't play much, but you can tell he's sharp. You can tell he's been coached well, not just here at the NFL level where he's at now, because it doesn't just happen that fast. It's not that fast of a turnaround to look that comfortable, like you know what you're doing. So he was coached very well, obviously, when he was at UM, and so it's carried over into the NFL. And I'm excited for Tennessee Titan fans, and what they had with the number 1 pick. I just don't like the fact that he's been overshadowed since his pick because everyone else has been talked about. This is the least talked about number 1 pick, I think maybe, ever. Huh? You were the number 1 pick. So it seemed like he's went under the radar. No one said anything about him when most of the pressure is on a number 1 pick to perform because you're going to the team that was the worst last year.
Like you said, I can fly under the radar. The difference is now, Ocho, these guys come in, they've been coached by throwing coaches since they were in high school, their freshman year. So they're not like the guys that came in 25 years ago. They were just coming to the NFL and then, you hire a coach right before you getting ready to go, to the combine, and then you work with him up until your pro day, and that's it. These guys have these guys all the time. It's just like basketball players. They got shooting coaches and they got trainers now in college. So they have an upper hand. That's why they're so, when you find a guy that's ready, he's really ready to play.
Yes.
These receivers, they work with guys. So when you find a guy that's ready, he's really, really ready.
And
so guys are not coming in like I came in. I mean, guys would go down there for like maybe 6 weeks and work with a speed coach. But these guys got professionals basically training them. Sometimes they have them in high school, Ocho. So just imagine you going through the process and they giving you pro style advice.
And you know what? I think that's why so many different quarterbacks, obviously, they look the par, but don't have all the other intangibles to be a starter. They looked the part, but Cam Ward, not only did he look the part, but he had everything else. He had all the other qualities that make him the number 1 pick. Obviously, Shador falling to the 5th round. Not only did he look the part, but he has all the other intangibles that made him a top pick, despite him falling to the 5th round.
Right.
They polished. They're polished. That's all it is. You're a rookie who's been prepared for the NFL level, so you look the par once you're in a structured environment in a real live game. God damn, how the hell are you dropping back so goddamn calm? Everybody rushing, trying to knock his head off, and he's sitting there chilling, progression, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3's not there. Let me shoot back to 1. If 1 ain't there, I'm either throw it out of bounds or I'm gonna tuck it and run.
Nah, hell nah. You better not. If you go 1, 2, 3 and try to go back to 1, they're gonna hit you. Put this helmet right up under your chin. You better take that check down. Hey, 1, 2, 3, check down. 1, 2, 3, throw it out of bounds.
Or take off with it.
And I think, Ocho, that's what we're seeing. If you look at these quarterbacks, I mean, it used to be a quarterback throwing for 20 touchdowns in a season was like, oh my gosh, he really did. Man, this guy's throwing for 25, 30 touchdowns.
Easy.
Look, and I understand the rules have a lot to do with that. The way they protect the quarterback, the way they protect the receiver, the way they throw the football now is more conducive for quarterback having better stats. But I do think these guys are a little bit more advanced than when the older guys, the Montanas and the Elways and the Marinos, when they came out. I'm not saying they're better, but they're coached more. Yeah. And so John probably never, I don't know if Danny or John to be interesting. Man, you had a pro coach, you had a Tom House, or you have what's Carson Palmer's brother name?
Jordan Palmer's real deal.
Did you have a Jordan Palmer? Did you have a George Whitfield? Did you have any of those guys to help you? All these quarterbacks, they have those. Offensive linemen, they're working out with offensive line coaches. They're working out with former great NFL linemen. So they're a little bit more advanced than say the guys, even if you want to say 10 years ago, 15 years ago, definitely when you start going back 20, 30 years ago, they're more advanced, just like the guys that are coming out in basketball. You see how, and even baseball, these guys, fathers played, and so they got, hitting coaches, they got pitching coaches, they're looking at biomechanics, and they look at all. Man,
the funny thing about it is you think about the time change and technology is advanced and everything evolves, they have better resources. They got unlimited resources.
Absolutely.
To get better at said position, whatever it may be, whatever their respective craft may be, to hone that skill set. So when they do make it to the highest level, they look the par.
Right.
Now, it's one thing to look the par. Everybody, the it factor can get you in the door, but you got to have all the other stuff that comes with it to excel.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I thought Cam Ward played really well, especially that second drive. You got the ball to Calvin Ridley. Ridley, hey, that's somebody he can lean heavily on because he's one of the premier route runners, and he started to look like Calvin Ridley again. Because you remember that last year that he really played in Atlanta.
He was cutting. He was cutting.
He was doing it. He was really doing it. On the other side of the ball, rookie Shilo Sanders delivered multiple big hits, including one on Brandon Allen on a blitz. First-round draft pick Emeka Egbuka also showed off his physical attributes, leaping 21-yard grab, backup quarterback Kyle Trask. Shadour's played really well. I've seen footage of him in camp. He did a great job of in the one-on-one period against the tight ends.
Did a
great job.
Saw that route?
I saw it. He's on it. He was on it. Because you have to understand, he started out as a corner. So he does have corner instinct.
I thought he was always a safety.
Yeah, he started out as a corner and then moved to safety. But I thought he played well. We know he's a thumper. He's looking to get downhill and put big hits on you. Yeah, but I thought and I think it's going to be interesting, Ocho. How many special teams can he play? Because that's going to be the key. He's not a start. Now he could be working his way into the starting lineup, but as of right now, I don't think he's a starter. So now, what other ways can you contribute?
He'll be on special teams, whether it be field goal block, whether it be we be kickoff.
Punt return. Can you be a jammer? Can you be a gunner?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you be on the front line? Can you be a L 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the front line? He's gonna be on kickoff, obviously.
Yeah. Hey, is it me or does it seem like kickoff is much easier as opposed to how it was during our day? You had the wedge buster, you had the ball.
They don't really want those type of collisions. Right. So they don't. So if you see, they're not letting you get that kind of running start.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not. I think Hester said he'd have probably more return touchdowns had they had it in like that. So it's a bit interesting to see what would have happened. But the advancements, I don't have a problem with Ocho. Sometimes
it's different.
It's very different. It's very different. The guy that you really like in the first round, the Bucs selected Emeka Egbuka. You like him. You like McMillan, Carolina.
Hey, they both look good.
You like? I think did Golden go in the first round or the second round for
Matthew
Green Bay?
Golden.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I think Golden was in the
McMillan
second round. He ran 4-2.
first, number 23. Then they had Jaden Higgins went in the second round. Luther Burton III went in the second round. Trey Harris went in the second round, and Jack Beach went in the second round. So there were in the first 2 rounds there were 7 receivers that went in the first 2 rounds. Who do you expect to have the biggest impact?
Probably, honestly, out of everyone you just named, I know Matthew Golden is good. He's phenomenal. Obviously, they do have Dubs. They have Jaden Reed, so I don't think he will get the number of targets necessary to be able to showcase
Reed, Dobbs, Watson.
It's so many of them over there. I think he will contribute, but I really believe T-Mac, McMillan over there with the Panther, you know, and with what he's able to do and what he showed, very small sample size. Honestly, it's been one preseason game, but again, I've been high on the Panthers. I think T-Mac is going to be the one to showcase his ability and what he can do. It's a mismatch every time they leave him one-on-one. He's very tall. He can run after the catch, and his obviously 50-50 ball turn into 80-20 when it is him. So I'm excited for him. He's the one I'm highest on, and hoping that not just him, but collectively as a group, offensively as a receiving core, I think they make the difference in Bryce Young taking the next step in his career.
I agree. I think him. I like Egbuka also for the simple fact, how healthy
is Chris Godwin?
Will Godwin be upon his return? Is he going? I don't think he's on PUP, but so it's going to be interesting to see how he used, because we know Baker can throw it. You got Mr. Consistency on one side, Mike Evans, and then so Buka could really have a huge year. But I like McMillan also. Long, angular guy. What is he, like 6'3", 6'4"? Make tough contested catches. He's good run after the catch. I mean, I think he's good. I think Matthew Golden. I mean, you look at Romeo Dobbs. You mentioned Christian Watson. You mentioned Reed. They got a lot of receivers. They don't really have a guy that, like, okay, this is the guy that you got to worry about. You kind of got to worry about them all, because at any given moment, because it might be Dobbs one week, and then it'll be Christian Watson. Watson's biggest thing is staying healthy.
Hey, he can put him up and put him down. Hell.
He can pick him up and put him down, but
the goddamn Packers got a 4x1 team, Unc. They got a 4x1 team. Dubs, Watson, Reed can fly. Golden can fly. Man, stop playing.
I think McMillan and Egbuka would have the biggest. But I'm not going to sleep on, Luther Burton. A lot of people thought he'd be a first-round draft pick, receiver out of Missouri. He goes to the Bears. They got DJ Moore. They got Rome Odunze. They drafted a tight end in the first round. They still have Cole Kmet. They've upgraded their offensive line. They should be, and they got Detroit's old offensive coordinator as the head coach calling the plays.
Mr. Creativity.
So they should definitely be better offensively. And if they are better offensively, well, big number. Because if you look at Detroit, you look at Jameson Williams, had a phenomenal season. You look at Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, yeah.
had a big season.
You know what's funny? Is Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's one of the top 5 receivers, depending on how you put him in numerical order in the NFL. Well, I really don't think it didn't matter who was calling the goddamn plays, because he's so good at just route running in general. He's a polished one. You know what? I don't have to scheme you open. He's one of those where offensive coordinators and your head coach, you know what? I can sleep at night because I ain't got to worry about that one. It don't matter who we playing. I don't have to worry about him. I know what he can do. So you add what he can do in his skill set and his DNA, and then you put that with the creativity that Ben Johnson has. Shit, you get what you saw last year. You get magic. You get magic. Now, I don't know if there's anyone like that with that type of skill set similar to Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Bears, but DJ Moore is damn good. He's not that far behind.
He doesn't have that short area quickness like that.
No.
That's not what he is. Can he play the slot? Yeah, but he's an outside the number. He and Rome Dunze is outside the number type of guys.
He'll be all right.
So
He's gonna be all right. The good thing about it is Ben Johnson is going to understand and know his players' strengths and put them in position to be able to make those plays and not allow them to be exposed in whatever their weakness is that we can't see watching from home. We don't know it. They know it.